Ladies and gentlemen, success in any endeavor is not reserved for the fortunate few, nor is it a matter of luck or chance. It is the inevitable result of mental toughness, a burning determination, forged in the fire of persistence, resilience, and unwavering faith. Before we embark on this powerful journey together, I invite you to take a moment to invest in yourself. Tap the like button to affirm your commitment to growth. Subscribe to this channel so that the flow of success principles may continue to reach you. Strike the bell icon, a symbol of readiness, so you never miss a call to action for your dreams, and share this message with others, for success multiplies only when it is shared. Now, let us begin the climb toward unstoppable mental toughness. In the journey toward developing unstoppable mental toughness, nothing is more vital than having a clear and definite purpose. Without a definite purpose, the mind becomes a playground for fear, hesitation, and distraction. It wanders aimlessly, lacking the strength to endure hardship or to resist the temptations that pull weaker souls off course. A mind without purpose is like a ship tossed by the waves, adrift, directionless, vulnerable to every storm that crosses its path. But a mind anchored in a definite purpose is immovable, unshakable, a fortress against the forces of failure. Purpose transforms weakness into strength and defeat into stepping stones. When you know precisely what you want and why you must have it, you awaken a force within you that no adversity can extinguish. You no longer waste energy doubting yourself or questioning the value of your effort. Instead, every thought, every action, every heartbeat moves you forward, aligned with your ultimate objective. Your purpose becomes the lens through which you see every event. Every challenge becomes a test of your readiness. Every obstacle becomes a bridge to greater wisdom. Greatness has never been achieved by accident. It has always been the result of a definite major purpose, held with unrelenting focus and pursued with burning desire. No mountain is too high for the man or woman who climbs it with a clear reason in their heart. No hardship is unbearable when it stands between you and the goal that defines your life. You must fix your gaze so firmly upon your purpose that doubt finds no entrance. You must nourish your purpose daily, review it, speak it aloud, see it in your imagination, and feel its power within your soul. It must not be a mere wish or a casual hope. It must be a necessity, something you must have as surely as you must breathe. Purpose grants resilience. When defeat knocks at your door, when the night grows darkest, when all hope seems lost, your definite purpose will rise within you like a mighty beacon, reminding you why you started and why you must never quit. In that hour, when the weak surrender and the timid retreat, you will stand firm, held upright by the strength of your vision. Begin at once to declare to yourself exactly what you want from life. Write it down. Burn it into your mind. Allow no day to pass without taking some step, no matter how small, toward its attainment. Let no man, no circumstance, no temporary defeat cause you to question your right to achieve it. A definite purpose is not merely a goal. It is a vow you make to your own soul. It is your personal declaration that you will not leave this earth until your work is done, your potential fulfilled, your destiny achieved. Remember this truth: a mind centered on a definite purpose is a mind that commands reality itself. The battles that determine success or failure are not fought in the public eye. They are fought and won, or lost, within the silent chambers of your own mind. The words you speak to yourself, the tone you take with your own spirit, these shape the very destiny you are traveling toward. Your inner conversation, more than the opinions of others, more than the obstacles outside you, will either lift you to greatness or imprison you in mediocrity. Every day, a quiet dialogue is unfolding within you. When you face difficulties, your mind immediately whispers a judgment: I can overcome this, or I am not strong enough. When you set a new goal, it says either this is possible, or this is too difficult. These conversations seem small, almost unnoticeable, but they are building your future thought by thought, belief by belief. The man who allows fear, doubt, and defeat to dominate his inner voice will soon find these shadows taking form in the outer world. But the man who trains his mind to speak with courage, faith, and resilience will see those qualities materialize in his reality. The great truth is that you are not a slave to your thoughts unless you choose to be. You are the master. You have the power to decide the content of your inner conversation, just as surely as a sculptor chooses the form of his statue. You can silence the voice of fear by refusing to entertain it. You can drown out the whisper of doubt by speaking words of determination with clarity and conviction. Each time you face adversity, listen closely to what your mind is saying. If you hear words of weakness, replace them immediately. Speak affirmations of strength. Remind yourself of your victories, however small. Proclaim your worthiness to succeed, for what you repeat within becomes etched into the subconscious mind, and what is etched there eventually becomes your reality. You must become your own greatest encourager, your own relentless motivator. The world is already filled with voices telling you why you cannot succeed. You must not become another one of them. Stand guard at the door of your mind. Let no negative word pass through unchallenged. Let no self-defeating thought go uncorrected. Build a habit of inner excellence. Begin each day with declarations of power. I am capable. I am resilient. I am advancing steadily toward my purpose. When challenges arise, respond inwardly with strength. This test is temporary. My resolve is permanent. At night, as you lay your head down to rest, whisper words of gratitude and belief in your future. In mastering your inner conversation, you are mastering the very soil in which your dreams will take root. A mind filled with positive, courageous, and determined thoughts becomes fertile ground for miracles. Doubt and fear cannot grow where faith and persistence are sown daily. Remember this immutable truth. The conversation you hold with yourself is the blueprint of the life you are building. Speak wisely, and you will live gloriously. The mind, like the body, responds to the laws of growth through use, challenge, and repetition. If neglected, it becomes soft, weak, and easily broken under the weight of adversity. But when trained deliberately, when stretched beyond its previous limits, it transforms into a force so powerful that no hardship can overwhelm it, no failure can define it, and no circumstance can conquer it. You must come to understand that mental toughness is not inherited. It is built day by day, by those who dare to discipline their thinking and strengthen their spirit. You would not expect to build a strong body by lifting a weight once and then abandoning the gym. Neither can you expect to build a resilient, powerful mind by entertaining a positive thought now and then. True mental strength comes from daily effort, from pushing yourself beyond the comfortable and the familiar, from training your thoughts to obey your higher purpose rather than your temporary feelings. Each morning, you are presented with a sacred opportunity to feed your mind or to starve it. Feed it with uplifting ideas, with principles of success, with stories of triumph over adversity. Read books that expand your vision. Listen to voices that challenge your spirit. Engage with ideas that stretch your thinking. Every piece of knowledge you absorb is another brick laid in the fortress of your mind. Discipline is the lifeblood of mental training. You must discipline your mind to focus when distractions beckon, to hope when despair whispers, to act when fear paralyzes others. You must set aside time each day to exercise your mind as you would exercise your body, through meditation on your goals, visualization of your success, repetition of your affirmations, and the relentless questioning of every limiting belief that tries to take root. When difficulties arise, and they surely will, you must treat them as exercises for the mind, as opportunities to grow stronger rather than excuses to grow weaker. When doubt assails you, confront it with courage. When fear creeps in, answer it with faith. When failure knocks, rise with greater determination. Each time you overcome a mental obstacle, no matter how small, you grow in strength, just as a muscle grows by overcoming resistance. And just as muscles become sore and fatigued before they grow stronger, your mind too will experience moments of weariness and strain. Do not be discouraged in these moments. Recognize them as signs of growth. Celebrate the struggle, for it is proof that you are pushing beyond your old limits and stepping into a greater version of yourself. Make no mistake, if you do not train your mind, the world will train it for you, and it will not train you for greatness. It will train you for mediocrity, for comfort, for small thinking and easy quitting. But when you take the reins into your own hands, when you dedicate yourself to daily mental conditioning, you seize the power to shape your destiny. Strengthen your mind with the same seriousness, the same dedication, and the same urgency with which a champion trains for victory. For in the end, the strongest weapon you will ever possess is the mind you have molded through relentless discipline and inspired growth. Defeat is not the end. It is merely a signal, a challenge, a temporary halt meant to test the depth of your desire and the strength of your spirit. Far too many men and women, upon meeting defeat, fold their dreams and retreat into the shadows of what might have been. They mistake a single setback for a final verdict, not realizing that defeat is never permanent unless it is accepted as such. The truly unstoppable recognize defeat for what it is, a teacher, a refiner, a necessary companion on the journey toward greatness. Every successful soul who has ever walked this earth has tasted bitter defeat. They have stumbled, fallen, been bruised and broken, but they have refused to be destroyed. They understood that defeat carries within it the seeds of wisdom that victory could never teach. In moments of defeat, you are offered a rare opportunity to examine your methods, to strengthen your resolve, to refine your character. It is in the fires of failure that the steel of success is forged. When defeat comes, and it will, you must meet it with calmness, with the confidence of one who knows that it is temporary. You must say to yourself, "This is but a detour, not a dead end. It is a lesson, not a life sentence." Treat each setback as a stepping stone, each mistake as a messenger pointing you toward a better way. The man who achieves greatness is not the one who never falls. It is the one who, each time he falls, rises with greater determination, with a clearer vision, with a fiercer will. Temporary defeat is the polishing cloth that removes the tarnish of complacency and sharpens the edge of ambition. You must develop within yourself a deep resilience, a stubborn refusal to quit. When doors close, seek new doors. When plans fail, create new plans. When strength wanes, summon the reserves hidden within your soul. The story of your life will not be judged by how easily you traveled your path, but by how powerfully you overcame its obstacles. Understand that the world often bestows its greatest rewards not upon the first attempt, but upon the 10th, the 20th, the 100th attempt. Each no you hear, each fall you endure, brings you one step closer to the ultimate yes, the crowning achievement of your efforts. Hold fast to the vision that defeat is but a temporary visitor. Welcome it, learn from it, and then send it on its way. Let no momentary failure convince you to abandon your mission. Let no temporary hardship cause you to betray your dream. Remember always, defeat is not designed to destroy you. It is designed to prepare you for the magnificent victories that await those who dare to persevere. If you embrace a definite purpose, if you master your inner conversation, if you persist beyond pain, if you train your mind daily, and if you see defeat only as temporary, you will build a mind so tough, so resilient, so unstoppable that no obstacle will stand in your way. Success will become not a matter of if, but a matter of when. And when that day comes, you will know that it was your mental toughness, your invisible but invincible force, that paved your way to triumph. Develop your mind, dominate your world. The power is already within you. Ignite it. Thank you.